host the Houston Astros on opening day. The Rays are coming off a surprisingly strong finish to 2018, and with more on that, we'll send things down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, a fired-up fan base has come out tonight to try and help lift their home club to a big opening day win, and an air of anticipation is mounting as we approach the first pitch. The team is looking to build off a great August and September, where they went 36-19 to finish out the season in 2018. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough to get them into the postseason, in part because they got off to a poor start last year, going just 1-8 out of the gate. So they're going to look for a faster start this year and maybe prove that their strong finish in 2018 was actually just the beginning.
Thanks, Heidi. And with that, let's get this 2019 season underway. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the sixth inning, nobody out.
The right fielder.
Digging in once again, George Springer. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Pham is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
2 out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Pham makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Score remains tied 1-1. Ready now, Matt Duffy. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning.
Batting, number 8.
Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he lays off there, 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Now at the plate, Willy Adames. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Comes set. The 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the one. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Michael, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 1-2 now, as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Popped into the air, back behind second. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. Previous history with Blake Snell. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And your go-ahead run is in there at second base, as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Hung that one out there a bit, but it's a called strike. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Time to focus.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them, all tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. Dero, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Zunino is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Austin Meadows. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting. No left fielder.
So stepping in, Tommy Pham. He doubled his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Pham's off and running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Wow, the throw pulls him off the bag. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's given the Rays a 3-1 lead.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. Correa into shallow center. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home. In now, Jake Marisnick. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
Jake.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. That misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Another full count pitch home. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Ryan Stanek is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Pitching for the Rays, number 55, Ryan Stanek.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. One and one to Chirinos. The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's George Springer as he rips it on the ground to second. Wendell takes it in. Throw got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Devenski is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Leading off for the Rays,
settling in now, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Duffy.
First offering on its way. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier head-to-head against Chris Davinsky. He's a perfect 2 for 2.
Kiermaier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 coming. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Jose Alvarado comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Jose
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Alvarado is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very valuable commodity in the bullpen.
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark. And this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Carlos Correa stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well, for the winner, it's a huge confidence boost, Dan, no doubt. But for the